Today we'll start the portion of molecular orbital theory. It is short form MOT. Molecular orbital. We know atoms have orbitals in them, and this atomic orbital when combines to form molecular orbital. So atomic orbitals combines to form molecular orbital. Now, in the chapter of atomic structure, we have seen that atoms have both the orbitals have both the characteristics of wave and particle. Okay, electrons have characteristics of wave and particle. So the orbital can be in the wave form, like this. Okay, in case of a wave, these portions are called the crest, and this portion is called the trough. In physics, you will see that when two crests overlap with each other, at that time the amplitude increases. When two crests overlap, then amplitude increases, and when one crest and one trough overlap, at that time amplitude decreases. Now, in case of molecular orbital is formed by overlapping of atomic orbital. If two atomic orbital, if same phase of two atomic orbital overlap, then it forms bonding molecular orbital. And if two opposite phase overlaps, then we'll call it anti-bonding molecular orbital. So now atomic orbital, let it represented as psi, wave function psi. Psi is called the wave function. Now suppose one atomic orbital psi A, okay, and another atomic orbital psi B. When they overlap in the same phase, at that time we will get bonding molecular orbital. So psi bonding equal to psi A plus psi B, and psi anti-bonding equal to psi A minus psi B. So when they are overlapping with the same phase, at that time the total orbital increases, my total amplitude is increasing, and that time we are getting bonding. And when it is doing in the reverse way, that is in opposite phase, at that time we are getting anti-bonding. Now suppose these two are the two waves. This is wave A and this is wave B. This is plus, minus, plus. Again plus, minus, plus. When these two will overlap, what will happen? The plus will come in the same portion, minus come in the same portion, again plus come in the same portion. So in this case, if this plus this occurs, it will result in bonding. It will result in bonding a molecular orbital, and overall it will be like this. The overall crest is increasing as they are falling in phase. But if this thing occurs, one bonding and look here, this one is A this one is B, plus minus plus, and minus plus minus. Now if these two overlap, the what will happen? The amplitude becomes less. We will call it antibonding molecular orbital, antibonding MO. In this case, the overall diagram will be decreased. Plus, minus, plus. Now let's come to the book. See, in the book, these things are given. In case of first, in phase, psi A plus psi B, we will get bonding. Psi star, that is antibonding, is represented as star, psi A minus psi B. Okay, look at the diagram which I have shown, plus, minus, and again this second one is also plus, minus. So when this combination, overall increase. And when opposite phase combines, at that time subtraction. Okay. So let's see the difference between bonding and antibonding molecular orbital formed by the addition of overlap or atomic orbital, formed by the subtraction overlap. Addition overlap, subtraction overlap. More electron density, less electron density. Possess lower energy than atomic orbital and possess higher energy than that of atomic orbital. Every electron in bonding contributes to attraction. Nodes are present, nodes are absent. Designated as sigma, pi, delta, these all. Sigma star, pi star, delta. Or wherever there is star, that will be antibonding molecular orbital. In the book, you will see this type of thing also. Sigma and pi molecular orbital, how they are forming. See, one s orbital, spherically symmetrical, another one s orbital. If both are plus, then they will combine and form sigma bonding. Okay, sigma s bonding. P and s forms sigma bond. See, plus and plus overlapping, so it will form sigma sp bonding. px or pz anything, when a head-on overlap, it will form sigma bond, and if plus plus occurs, then see the resultant bonding molecular orbital. This is also sigma. In case of antibonding, see, one is plus, one is minus. When they will combine, resultant antibonding sigma. One minus, another is plus, then it is antibonding sigma, px, sp. And this one again, 1 plus, 1 minus, antibonding sigma, sigma pp. In case of pi bonding, see, plus plus, minus minus, double shape, upper portion plus, lower portion minus, both having plus plus, minus minus. Plus will overlap, minus will overlap. They will form pi bonding orbital, pi bonding molecular orbital. And if one is plus, one is minus, and that time it will form antibonding, pi star. So till here we have seen that how the atomic orbitals are combining to form the molecular orbital. When the main thing is that when they will overlap in the same phase, they will form bonding molecular orbital, and when they will overlap in the opposite phase, they will form antibonding molecular orbital. So now let's see how this atomic orbital are combining to form the molecular orbital. See, one atom, suppose an atom X. An atom X, it has the orbitals 1s, 2s, then 3 types of 2p. Another same atom, again 1s, 2s, 3 types of 2p. Now this 1s orbital are combining. It will combine in two ways. Either both the way, it will form sigma 1s and sigma star 1s. Means 1s orbital will form one bonding molecular orbital and one antibonding molecular orbital. In the same way, 2s also will combine in two ways. One will form sigma 2s, another sigma star 2s. Okay, 2s orbital combining in two ways. One is forming bonding, another is forming antibonding. This p will again, when it will head-on overlap, it will form sigma 2p and sigma star 2p. And then this, when this lateral overlap in the remaining two, they will form pi 2py, pi 2py, pi 2pz, 2p, pi star 2py, and then pi 2pz, and pi star 2pz. Okay, so all the orbitals are overlapping in two ways. One is forming the bonding, another part is forming the anti-bonding. Whenever they will overlap in two ways. One will form the bonding part, another is form the anti-bonding part. Now these all molecular orbital which we have got, they have certain energy, and the order of energy of MO is like this. First sigma 1s, then sigma star 1s less than, then sigma 2s, and then sigma star 2s, then pi 2p x equal to pi 2p y, means both have same type of energy, and then sigma, you can make it y and z. Achha, let it be there. Let z orbital overlap linearly. X, y, sigma 2p z, and after that again pi star 2p x equal to pi star 2p y, and then it is sigma star 2p z. So see, this is the overall order starting from sigma 1s, sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s. Then both the pi 2px and pi 2py have same energy level. After that sigma 2pz, and then again pi antibonding, pi star 2px, pi star 2py have same energy level, and after that the sigma 2pz antibonding. This is the normal order of energy. There are some exception in case of O2, F2 and Ne2. O2, F2 and Ne2. In these three cases, what will happen? The order will be like this. Initially, it will be same. Sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s. Then what will happen? This sigma 2pz will come after that. And then pi 2px, which is equal to pi 2py. And then the order is same. Then pi star 2px, pi star 2py, and sigma star 2pz. So just in this portion, the order is reversed. In normal way, first there is pi 2px equal to pi 2py, and then it is sigma 2pz. In case of O2, F2 and Ne2, it will be sigma 2pz at first, and then pi 2px and pi 2py, both are there. In the antibonding, the order is same. So now we'll see about our next molecule, Li2, lithium. Configuration 1s2, 2s1. Okay, 1s2, 2s1. Let's see. 1s. This is one lithium atom. Here is another lithium atom. 1s. They will combine in two ways. It will form bond. It will form antibonding. This is sigma 1s. This is sigma star 1s. After that 2s is there. So it will also combine to form sigma 2s and sigma star 2s. Okay. In one lithium, 1s2, 2s1. In another, 1s2, 2s1. Let's see this 1s about this 1s. 1s portion contains 4 electrons. So this 4 will be divided equally in bonding, antibonding. Bonding will get 2, antibonding will get 2. This 2s level has 1 electron. So both will come in the bonding part. Nothing will go in the antibonding part. No electrons in the antibonding. So the molecular orbital configuration, sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2. bond order, NB minus Na by 2, bonding 2 here and 2 here, so 4, minus antibonding 2 electrons here by 2, so 2 by 2, that is 1. So lithium will form a single bond. Let's see now how to draw the molecular orbital diagram. We are seeing about H2, hydrogen molecule. Hydrogen is 1, so it is containing only one S1, only one. So this is 1s, this is another 1s. And this is one hydrogen atom, this is another hydrogen atom. It contains one electron, it contains one electron. So 1s, this 1s orbital will overlap in two ways. It will form one sigma 1s, and then it will form sigma star 1s. Okay, total 2 electrons are there. 2 will come over here in paired up. So in case of molecular orbital of hydrogen, the configuration is sigma 1s2, not star, sigma 1s2. In 1s only 2 electrons are coming, sigma 1s2. We will see a new thing which is called bond order. Bond order means number of bond formed, how many bonds are there, and that is equal to Nb minus Na by 2. What is this? Number of bonding electron minus number of antibonding electron by 2. In case of hydrogen, how many bonding electron? 2 bonding electron. How many antibonding electron? No, nothing is there. By 2. So 2 by 2, that is 1. That means hydrogen and hydrogen will form one bond. Let's see about He2, helium molecule. He, 1s2. So 1s and 1s. This is for one helium atom, this is for another helium atom. They two will combine to form sigma 1s and one antibonding sigma star 1s. So here 2 electrons are here, here 2 electrons are here. Total 4 electrons, they will divide it equally. 2 over here and 2 over here. So the configuration sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2. So if we see bond order formula, Nb minus Na by 2. Bonding electron, how many? 2. 1s2 is there, so 2. Minus antibonding electron, how many? 2. By 2, 0 by 2, that is 0. So that means it will not form any bond. He2 molecule will not form any bond. That is, He2 molecule is not possible. Let's see about N2, nitrogen. Nitrogen, atomic number 7, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3. Okay, configuration. Let's come here, one nitrogen this side, another nitrogen this side. So at first 1s and 1s. They two will combine to form a bonding and antibonding. Sigma 1s, sigma star 1s. Then there is 2s of this nitrogen, this nitrogen. They will also combine to form bonding and antibonding. So this is sigma 2s. Let's draw the orbital first, sigma star 2s. Then there are p. There are 3 p orbitals. 1, 2, 3. This side also 1, 2, 3. What I have told you order is first there is pi 2px and pi 2py. Both have same energy level, that's why drawn together. Next is sigma 2pz. Next is upper portion pi star 2py and pi star 2px. And then next sigma star 2pz. All are with 2p portion. This is 2p level. So see, we have not filled up the electrons, we have just drawn the orbital. 1s, they will combine to form sigma 1s and sigma star 1s. 2s, they will combine to form sigma 2s and sigma star 2s. 2p, so total 2p are over here. So pi 2px, pi 2py, then sigma 2pz, then the antibonding pi star 2py, pi star 2px, and then sigma star 2pz, as I have told the order of increasing energy. Now let us fill up the electrons. Sigma 1s2, sigma 2s2, and pi 3 unpaired electron. Here also, and here also, unpaired electron 3. So 1s, total 4 electrons, 2 will go to bonding, 2 will go to antibonding. 2s, there are 4 electrons, 2 will go to bonding, 2 will go to antibonding. In 2p level, total 6 electrons, 3 on this side, 3 on other side, 6 electrons. So this 6, 2 will go over here, 2 will go over here. Electron cannot exist unpaired unless it is not completely filled, means unless less electrons are available. Whenever till the electrons are available, it will pair up. So pi 2px, pi 2py, total 6 electron, 2 we have given here, 2 we have given here, and 2 we are giving here. Nothing in this antibonding part. So the molecular orbital configuration will be like this: sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, then pi 2px2, pi 2py2, and then sigma 2pz2. Okay, so this is the overall electronic molecular orbital configuration. Bond order Nb minus Na by 2. Nb bonding, how many bonding? 2 to 4 to 6 to 8 to 10. This all three are bonding. So 10 minus antibonding, 2 to 4 by 2, 6 by 2, that is 3. So nitrogen, there is triple bond.